because all that took place is because we didn't keep commandments of God. Now, this is one of those commandments about what you got on your neck.
Deuteronomy chapter 7 verse 25. The graven images of their gods.
Now read it slow and read that, emphasize that their God part for me.
The graven images of their gods.
So now, Day, that graven image on your shirt, this right here. You know this is associated. No, let me give you history, backstory on that. That is a Roman torture tool. That was how they used, capital punishment like today. How you doing, sirs? How y'all doing? We talking about the Bible right now, all right? We talking about graven images, all right? We talking about the laws of God. All right, look, Day, hold on, don't go. So now, read it one more time. I got you, Day, come on.
The graven images of their gods.
So that is their God. But like I said, that is a Roman torture tool for capital punishment. That Christ wasn't the only one that they crucified. They did Peter like that upside down. Anybody that was a modern day offender on the cross, who was on the cross with Jesus? It was two other malefactors, was it not? Showing you that what? This was used as a Roman torture tool. That's what it is. So the same way today, they'll have a lethal injection, or they'll do it by firing squad, or they'll do it by the electric chair. They will say, hey man, you got on the electric chair, you got on the lethal injection, you got on the firing squad right there. That's what you're wearing. So now, what should you do with that? Let's see, let's keep reading.
The graven images of their gods shall ye burn with fire.
You should burn that thing with fire. You should burn it. Do away to destroy that thing. That's what your God is telling you. The black Messiah is telling you, cast that thing off, let it go. Why? Because that's linked to their lies. What you said, their lies, everything that's degrading and demeaning for the black culture is linked to that right there. Because when they came to this side of the world, what do you think they came with? They came with that cross and a sword. And if the people didn't bow down to that cross, they said, kill these niggas. And when they started killing our brothers and sisters, the so-called Native Americans, then we said, all right, boss, no more, master. I'm gonna put the cross on, master. That's what we did. And when they look at us today, they say, we still got some good old slaves, Chuck. Good old slaves is what they are. And that's what they look at us when we had them crosses on. So again, come on.
The graven images of their gods shall ye burn with fire. Thou shalt not desire the silver or gold that is on them.
So you shouldn't desire the silver or the gold that's on them. You should let that thing go. Why? Because it's linked to the destruction of your people. So what should you do with that? You should undo the little chain thing, throw that cross in the damn sewer. That's what you should do, bro. But if you love God, go to Deuteronomy 11:1. Deuteronomy 11:1, grab that. Let's see what God said about love.
Deuteronomy chapter 11 verse 1. Therefore, thou shalt love the Lord thy God.
Now love is an action word. The same way your brother come out, or black people say, I'm gonna show you love, bro. I'm gonna show you love. But then we kill each other, we steal from each other, we commit adultery with each other's wives. How is that love? That's not love, that's hate. But the people that do show you love in your life, what do? They do actions, they do good things for you, do they not? It's the same way with God. We got to do good things for our God, right? Now, this is how you show God you love him. Keep reading.
Therefore, thou shalt love the Lord thy God, and keep his charge, and his statutes, and his judgments, and his commandments.
So guess what a commandment was that we just read? At Deuteronomy 7:25, when it said, don't desire to go back to that. Go back to that, because now you seeing, do you love God or not? So what should you do with that chain, bro?
I got my dad.
It don't matter. When you hear the love,
It does, bro.
Why don't it matter? Why don't it matter?
It got my dad etched in there.
They got your dad etched in it? It don't matter who the hell they got etched in it. You should cast that thing off. For the love of Jesus. For the love of the black Messiah, of Christ, you should cast that thing off. But now, we see it, come on.
the graven images of their gods shall ye burn with fire.
The graven image of their God, regardless of their etch and sketch, your dad's name, your grandma's name, your baby's name, all that is what? It's a ploy to get you to do what? Now have sympathy for that thing. Now they try to give you emotional ties to that thing. And because they made us emotional, because we've been raised by women and not with our fathers, because we've been raised in this American society, now we feel like there's affinity for a graven image. There's affinity for a graven image. Come on.
Thou shalt not desire the silver or gold that is on them.
This is a commandment of God. And those that are meek to the word of God gonna submit and do whatever they God say.
That's right.
Because young people are in captivity. Young people are cast down at the bottom. Young people are downtrodden in America today.
Right.
But we want to have ties to a damn cross that ain't got nothing to do with us.
Bring it out.
That's a Roman torture tool. Look it up. Christ wasn't the only one that was killed on that cross. There was two malefactors. They did Peter like that. They were all the disciples like that.
Right.
But they said, no, we're going to come out with the gun. We're going to come out with the sword. We're going to start chopping heads off. That was all Romans, Herod, all them people that did that thing. But our people hate God, they hate themselves, and they love this white society.
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you. It's nation time.
And finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord, His word.